Hi guys, tonight I'm going to be reviewing the new Jim and the Hologram Integrity doll. So it's only the beginning, and let me show you what they came in. They came in a normal shipping box that has Integrity on the front, and I ordered all 4. So they came in there with a few peanuts. And then they each come in a normal cardboard shipper, like that, with their names on it. It has Jerrica Benton with a barcode and the item number and whatnot. Then it came with a sleeve on the box like that, but I went ahead and took that off. It also came in a plastic baggie. And then the box is pretty, I guess, basic. I mean, it's still pretty cool. It has like a record on the front of it. Then her name, Jerrica Benton, with like a shooting star and a music no, and some glitter or confetti, whatever. And again, they stuck with like the 2nd edition box style. I really wish they would have put artwork on it, like they had done, or like Hasbro had done in the past. But it's the first time Jerrica has ever been a standalone doll. But I'm going to go ahead and open her up, and we'll take it from there. I like how they gave her softer makeup to make her look kind of, I guess, not rock starry, like not like Jem, but to differentiate between Jem and Jerrica a little bit. And again, like they did with Hollywood Jem, they tied her up with ribbon. And then this part right here actually reminds me of the Star Stage, because that playset had a part right here that had drawers that you could open up, and you could put like shoes or a hairbrush or whatever in it. And they did like a little handle right there to where you can open it. And they put Jerrica Benton on it. Then when you open it up, it comes with earrings, a pair of blue glasses, another pair of hands to change, Jerrica's hat, a magazine from July 1986, a purse, pumps in the crotch and the armpit stand, and then the bar for the stand too. And actually they came with, or she came with, a Jim and the Holograms album. I wish they would have done it differently though, because it blends in right here with the packaging. It would have been nice to have like original box art like what they did there, but whatever, maybe next time. But okay, I'm gonna undo her and we'll take it from there. So I went ahead and opened her up. And just to let you guys know real quick, I had a hell of a time trying to put in her earrings. She actually came with 2 pins, I guess maybe to hold her hat down, I'm not entirely sure. But I used one of them and kind of held it in her ear for a minute to help stretch it out to get the earrings in there. And she came with another set of hands to change with, a little magazine called Music Buzz July 1986, and there's actually nothing in it. And it talks about her world tour on the back of it and the stops that they'd be making. And it came with them. Oh well, I guess these are actually pages that you put in the magazine to make it look like she's reading it or whatever, and of course Jim and the Holograms are number 1. And the Misfits are number 6 right there. And she came with a pair of sunglasses too. The original Jerrica did, but they were clear blue. And these have like a frame and whatnot. But I've heard from a few people actually that theirs are breaking in half when they try to put it on Jerrica, so I'm not going to put mine on her. I'm just going to leave them. And she came with an album, like an old-fashioned record cover. Truly Outrageous World Tour 1986. And nothing really on the back. Other than Hasbro, blah 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 blah. I think it would have been cool if they had used the doll artwork to make a cover, kind of like how they did with that. Because to me it's too bright, and I don't know, I think the colors bleed together and it looks, well, not bleed, but you know, they kind of blend too well together. It's a little hard to read. But, pardon me, inside of the album cover, there's an actual record. It's made out of like a stock type paper. It's shiny. The only other time that a gem doll came with an actual mini record or whatever was the Glitter and Gold gem doll. But I think it's a pretty nice touch that they included that. And she came with a purse too, an all-white clutch. And I actually remember my mom having one of these too. It might have been black and white, I can't quite remember, but I know it was relatively the same style. It's actually held together by a hook, a little latch. And now I'm going to pull out the old Gem Jerrica doll and we'll compare her to the new one. Here's the original Jerrica side by side. Here's the 1985 and then the new one from 2012. The shoes are different. Hers are plastic and hers are made out of leather and they look real. And the stands are different too. Well, Jim and Jerrica were the same doll back then. And they came with a stand like that and it was both pink. I just happened to have a pink leg holder and a purple base real quick to throw together. And they came with a comb. Then Gem came with like a microphone and a bracelet and stuff like that, but I'll get into the Gem doll part when I do the Gem review. And of course this belt is flippable. You can take it off and turn it into the Gem side, maybe. Then you'd flip it and change Jerrica into Gem. And actually her earrings light up too. Oh, the batteries are dying, but you get the idea. And then of course this Jerrica, her earrings don't. And this hat has like elastic to help keep it on her head. I don't have it fully on, but you took the pink part of the hair up there. And then the hat would hide it to help her look like Jerrica. And that one doesn't have any elastic, it just has like a white ribbon, but two little string thingies right there. I'm actually not gonna pin down her hat because I don't like to have holes in the head that don't need to be there. Unless I'm gonna reroute it, then I'll add an extra hole or two, but and there's the face paint. the blue eyebrows, eyeshadow, all that stuff. Only her eyes are purple and hers are blue. But again, this doll was meant to be both Gemma and Jerrica. And actually on the back, she doesn't have any Velcro or anything because you pretty much just slipped it on and off of her. Oh. But, yep. Another difference between them is that Jerrica is actually made out of vinyl, and this Jerrica is made out of plastic, and she's jointed, which is pretty, I guess, new and up to date for this day and age, where back in 1985 through 88 it was pretty uncommon, I think, for a doll to have like a jointed hand like that. And her hands are changeable, as you can tell. I changed that one too, so she could hold like a magazine or a record or whatever. And these stripes are thicker compared to them. And actually another difference between them too is that the 2012 Jerrica is blue compared to the 1985 Jerrica, and she's more aqua. The only things I'd change about the new Jerrica doll would be that maybe the box could have some type of window, or maybe it could have the vintage original artwork, or maybe like a new rendering of it, maybe make it look kind of comic booky. And the only other thing would be maybe it could include a poster, like the original dolls did back when. It had artwork on the front, and then on the back it would show the dolls that came out and then the fashions and whatnot too. So maybe that's something they can include in the future releases, but overall I'm pretty happy with Jerrica. I just want to thank the guys at AMC. They helped me pre-order all 4 Gem dolls. They were really friendly on the phone and amazing to work with. I'll definitely be ordering from them again. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing Rio next.